Hello, welcome. This is the 6 yard box. We're back again. It's another weekend game, day 27 in the Premier League. It's all about the Premier League, it's all about the football. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into it ASAP. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, all that kind of good stuff. And let's get quickly into it. If you're new to the channel, like I said, please subscribe, like, share, and make sure you follow the channel. This is the Premier League football show. We're looking at the preview for game day 27. There's been a lot of happening in terms of the Premier League. So yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it, man. No messing about. It's been what can I say? Yeah, I'm just gonna say, Gary Lineker has been taken off match of the day. That's part of the news are just breaking before coming on, and it was due to his remarks he made about the asylum policy bill that was passed by the Conservative. I'm just gonna say, you're gonna tell the guy to step down because he's made a statement. Whatever we look at the statement, I think a warning uh, would have been the better approach from BBC. I think BBC is they're trying to, what do you call it? Trying to push they're trying to push themselves about or make themselves the bad boys, and they're trying to make sure they they actually they're trying to make sure they actually bully people into do what we say or else you're in trouble. And I think that's what the BBC tried to do with Guy Lineker. I understand the statement he made. Uh, you know, um, Whatever the statement he made could have been. Personally, I think the statement was a little bit extreme. I don't think we could have used. I think we could have used a better wording of what he said. But that's the way he's feeling. I guess that's the way he's feeling. But I don't think. BBC should bully him into or telling him to step down or take a back seat or something like that. But that's just the way it is. We saw that story is going to be developing. Yeah, right. Too, as I said, he's going to be in solidarity with Gary Lineker. He's not going to be doing the match of the day tomorrow as well. So let's get straight into the show. Premier League preview. Let's look at the fixtures for tomorrow. Another packed weekend in the Premier League. Kicking off at Bournemouth. That's the 12:30 kickoff. Bournemouth taking on Liverpool. Liverpool has been on a bounce. They won a couple of games recently. Beating Manchester 7-0 must have given them a lot of confidence coming into this one. I think they're just going to be flying tomorrow. I think they'll beat Bournemouth easily. I'm going for a 3-0 victory to Liverpool. I think they're just going to be so confident, and they're just going to be buzzing. And there's only going to be one winner. I think Liverpool will definitely win this fixture. And then we go on to the next fixture, which is on to the next fixture, which is part of the 3 o'clock kickoff. This one is Leeds versus Brighton. I think two sides that's been really have two different seasons. Really, Leeds have been, they've been messing around or hanging around that relegation zone. They need to start picking up points. They need to start picking up results as well. If you look at Leeds in the table, they are basically 17th in the table. Brighton are 8th in the table. And Brighton, I think, are doing the business this season. They're fighting for that top four as well. They're in the mix for that top four. I think this one, there's only going to be one win. I'm going to go Brighton 2-0 for that one. Leeds are going to, yeah, I think the way they play will even suit Brighton. And it's just a case of a team that's more confident playing against a team that just conceding goals and they can't score goals as well. And then we're going to go on to the next kickoff, which is the 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Everton versus Brentford. This one, Everton needs a win. They need to start winning games. They need to start picking up points as soon as possible. They've not been winning enough games for me. I think they've been dropping points. The games that are supposed to be, especially at home, they need to make Goodison Park a fortress. But they've not been winning games. I think this one is going to be tough. I think Brentford is a good side. I can see this being a draw. I think this might be a draw. Or Brentford win. But I think I'm going to go for a draw in this one. It's going to be 1-1. Brentford doing really well in the league as well. If you look at them in the table, they are ninth in the table with 38 points. And, Everton are just goal difference away from the top four. These are actually out of the top four, so Everton need an incentive tomorrow to get a win and get out of that relegation zone. It's all about where you are in the table, and it's all about trying to get ahead, get forward, keep moving, and just believing as well and trying to get off that table. Who else again? Let's look at the other fixtures as well for tomorrow in the 3 o'clock kickoff. For tomorrow, we got Leicester City taking on Chelsea. This one is a 3 o'clock kickoff. Leicester City taking on Chelsea. The 3 o'clock kickoff for tomorrow. This one is going to be a tough one. For Chelsea, for both sides, they have to start picking up points. I think Leicester City losing to Southampton last week was a bit of a shock. They have to get back into winning ways as soon as possible. Chelsea, the one last week as well, beating Leeds. I think they beat Leeds. Or who did they beat? I think it was Leeds which they played last week. Yeah, they beat Leeds last weekend. And I think it was just one goal. They don't score much. Excuse me, they don't score much. Chelsea, Leicester. This is a typical. I think Leicester might have a lot to say about this one. I think I'm gonna get this one as a draw. Leicester, I don't think they want to lose another game after losing last week. After losing last week in the league. So we move on to the next fixtures. Tottenham versus Forest at the 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Tottenham back-to-back defeats in both league and the Champions League and Cups as well. So that's like 3 defeats on the bounce for Tottenham. 2 defeats on the bounce and a draw in the Champions League, which got them knocked out. Tottenham going through a different, difficult situation right now. The manager, story about the manager not signing contracts and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to get myself involved in all that kind of talk. I think the manager, everybody knows what the situation was. The manager was never going to sign new contract. He said he was going to wait till the end. But they keep asking him the same question. I think what we should just do, just concentrate on football. Let the football do the talking. At the end of the season, I think we can deal with that. Right about now, we got games to play. 13 games to the end of the season. Let the players just go out, do what they can. Forest have been good as well recently, but they've run into away from is shocking. I don't think they've picked up a point away from home this season. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them as well. It's gonna be tough. I can see being a really, really tough game for Forest. Tottenham are going to be firing. They're going to want to get win. I think Tottenham will win this one by 2-0 or 3-0. tomorrow. Tottenham can't afford to drop any more points, to be honest, in that race for top four. That should be our watch along for tomorrow at 3 p.m. live watch along. We'll be watching Tottenham versus Forest. We'll be keeping an eye on all the other games as well. Crystal Palace, Man City. That is game at Selhurst Park. That's the 5:30 kickoff. I think Palace I think they beat City a couple of seasons ago at the Etihad. City and now I expect them to go on this run that everybody been talking about. I think they're just going to be too strong for Palace. Palace have just been coasting through the season. The form has not been that good for Palace. They are basically 12 in the table with 21 points. Let's see what they've done, how many games they've won so far this season. Palace, Crystal Palace. Yeah, they've not won any game in 5. They've drawn 3, lost 2. That's not good. I think they need to start picking up points as soon as possible. But I think they won't get anything playing this weekend because I think City are going to be too strong for them. So I'm going to predict 2-0 victory for Manchester City. Then we go on to the Wednesday. We go on to the that's the 5:30 kickoff. Then we go on to the 9:30. That's for tomorrow. All the tomorrow's fixtures. That's the fixtures for tomorrow. We got games midweek as well. That must be for different. And then we got. So then we got no, I think I'm looking at the wrong. What am I looking at? Tomorrow. Those are the games for tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, so I think I've got this wrong now. I'm looking at just the Palace fixtures now. So let's go out. Let's check the matches for tomorrow. Yeah. And then so we've done Palace and Man City. Then Sunday we got 2:00 kickoff. United taking on Southampton. It should be a straight victory from United. They'll be doing well in Europe. They just won in Europe against Betis 4-1. I think United will win this one against Southampton on Sunday, 2:00. I'm going for a 2-0 victory for United. West Ham United Villa, Clarets, Battle of the Clarets. This one, 2:00 as well. I think I'm going to go for drawing this one. Both sides. West Ham are struggling badly, just above the relegation zone. I don't know about City. I don't know about Villa. Villa, I think they're just mid-table. Just coasting along. I think for some of these clubs, they're just looking forward to the end of the season. This one, I'm gonna say this is gonna end in a draw 1-1. Then we go on to another 2:00 kickoff. Fulham and Arsenal. Arsenal after that trip to Portugal Thursday, they're going to be at Fulham. This is going to be, I think, I got a feeling it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal. Let's see how they bounce back from that 2-2 draw at Sporting in Lisbon. It's going to be tough. I think Fulham are going to be really this one. I think Arsenal, maybe this might be a draw. I think this is when, because I'm thinking about the Europa League and the traveling and all that kind of stuff. I think the manager only made one change midweek or maybe 2. So this one is going to be tough. I see this one being a draw, maybe 1-1. But Arsenal at the top of the table, they can go and win this game as well. But I've got a feeling it's going to be tough for Arsenal. It's going to be a 1-1 draw Fulham is difficult to go at any time anyway. But yeah, you never know. Arsenal could pull off a win. So yeah, but I'm gonna go for 1-1 draw. Newcastle Wolves is another Sunday kickoff. This is a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. This one, yeah, I think Newcastle can score goal. Wolves beat Tottenham last weekend. So yeah, this one I'm gonna go. It's gonna be tough. Newcastle. I think this might be a draw as well because Newcastle can score goal. Got good defense. Wolves can win a game. But I won't be surprised if Newcastle get a win in this one. But I'm gonna go for another draw. 1-1 Newcastle Wolves away from, or maybe a Newcastle win. But I think it could be a draw. But I won't be surprised if Newcastle win this one as well. But they can't score goal. That's the problem. So yeah, that's the predictions for the games taking place over the weekend of the 27th, game day 27. Yeah, really looking forward to this one, weekend of the 11th of March. The table so far this season, let's look at the table. Arsenal are still top, 53 points. Man City second on 58, 5-point gap. We have United in 49 with a game in hand. Then you have Tottenham 26 games played. They have 45 points. They need to put the pressure on Manchester United by winning tomorrow so they can be 1 point behind them. Although Manchester have a game in hand. Liverpool on 25 points. They have a game in hand on the team at the top. They got 42 points. If they win tomorrow, they will be on 45 points level with Tottenham. But I think Liverpool are playing. Are they playing? Yeah, they're playing tomorrow as well. They're going to beat Bournemouth tomorrow. That's for sure. So pressure is on Tottenham to get a win. If Liverpool win tomorrow, they'll be on level 1 points with Tottenham. Goal difference as well. They're ahead of Tottenham. So Tottenham have to get that win tomorrow and push and hold Liverpool off. But Liverpool might go on top of them if they win their next because they got a game in hand. So that's the top 5. And then Newcastle, they still got 2 games. The Newcastle still have 2 games in hand, but they are 4 points behind Tottenham. So Newcastle can still, if they can pick up points, they can still get up that table. Then we have Fulham and Brighton, and Brentford, Chelsea in 10th, and Chelsea will be looking to pull off some runs as well because they won a couple of games. So that's the picture of the table as the Premier League fixtures for the weekend. Looking forward to the games as well. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. We want to get to 100 subscribers as soon as possible. If you can just subscribe, really, really appreciate it. We've got loads more stuff coming up on the channel. Podcast, Footy Mind is going to be back hopefully next week. Hopefully at the start of this week, maybe on Monday. We'll be dropping on Monday. So really looking forward to that one. And then we go on to all the other stuff on all the other stuff that we normally do. We are looking to do a phoning as well, like an interactive kind of stuff, which we've not done yet on the channel. We're going to look to do that maybe tomorrow after all the games at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. We might do 10 minutes of people that want to come in and talk about their club. So we can try that tomorrow and see what happens. And then we're going to be looking at the football Premier League, the football show, the review, on Sunday, all about 90 minutes. On Monday, all about 90 minutes as well. We'll be looking at the game that we'll be watching, which is the Tottenham Forest game tomorrow. Fingers crossed, everything going well. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and I'll see you next time.